Good afternoon. We solve a hard puzzle in this Sudoku Primer video. This is puzzle number 74 from Sudoku To Go, volume 108 by Soap Opera Digest. But before we get started, I wanted to talk to you about subscriptions. Please subscribe to this channel because subscriptions are the lifeblood of YouTube creators. That's why you hear YouTube creators quite often asking for subscriptions. Success is measured by the number of subscriptions that each creator has, and these videos are free to people, so all I would ask is that you please subscribe to this channel. If you're watching this video already, there's a good chance you've watched other ones, and I would appreciate if you subscribe. It's free to you, it doesn't cost anything, and it would help me out a bunch. I spend a lot of time creating these videos. It takes me a while to find a puzzle that works well. It takes me a while to prepare and get everything ready, and all I ask of you is that you subscribe. Well, thank you for letting me request that. In this video we're going to go over a couple of patterns. We're going to go over the T pattern and the wall pattern, and we're also going to cover triplets, because right at the very beginning we find a set of triplets that are going to help us out quite a bit, and I'm going to show you everything that's associated with those triplets to help us really put a big dent in this puzzle. So as I said, here we have a 159 in this box, and that's a wall. We've got a T pattern in this box and a T pattern in this box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these T patterns and what you can do with those, and this wall and what you can do with those, with that wall. First of all, we've got 2's here, and so we know this is a 2 right here. Now, even if this 2 weren't in this cell already, we'd still know that one of these 2 cells has to be a 2. So even without that 2, we'd know that this row is covered for 2's because of these 2 cells right here. That's one thing a T pattern does for you. Now you'll notice over here in this row here we've got a 2 and a 5, and over here we've got another T pattern. We don't have a 2 or a 5 in this box yet, and so therefore the 2 and 5 are right here. So we have 2 5 twins. We also have a 5 right here, so we have ghost 5's here. Therefore, you know, if a 5 can't fit here or here. But like in this box, a 5 would have to fit here, even though you don't see a 5 in this box here. So that's what T patterns can do for you, and we'll get back to those in just a minute. Another thing that this T pattern can do, I just remembered, is now that we know that there are 2 5 twins here, we know these are 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know there's a 1, 4, and an 8 here. So we know a lot about this box already, even though we can't solve anything yet. Now the triplets I found initially were right up here in this box. We've got a 1, 5, 9 here, and we don't have a 1, 5, or a 9 in this box yet. So we know that there's a 1, 5, and 9 up here, and those are triplets. Now we can't solve those triplets yet either, And notice all the things that we've found so far. We got 2 5 twins here, 1 4 8 triplets, 1 5 9 triplets, and these are 4 8 twins right here, because we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 up here. And we can't solve those, but because of these 4 8 twins right here, we know that there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 3 6 twins down here. So we know a lot about this puzzle. We've got 1 4 8, 2 5s, we've got a 5 over here. We've got 1 5 9 triplets here, 4 8 twins, 3 6 twins. Okay. So the only things that we don't know are these numbers here and these. Although, because we know these 3 6 twins here, we've got triplets here. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 4, and 9 here. And you notice we've got a 1, 4 here and a 1, 4 here. So we know these are 1, 4 twins here. So because of that, the 1, 4 twins here, the 3 6 twins here, we know this number. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a 9. Okay, and then we've got a 9 and a 9 here. So we know one of these is a 9. There's a 9 there, so we know that's a 9. And let's see what else we got. We got 5s right here. So we know that's a 5 because these two columns are covered already. Okay, and remember these were 1 5 9 triplets, so we know that's a 1. Okay, now we're starting to find things. We also know we've got 3 6 here and 3 6 here, so we know there's a 3 and a 6 here. There's a 3 there, so 3 can go in one of these two places, and 6 there, so 6 can go in one of these two places. Let's see, so we've got an 8 here. We've got an 8 here because these are 1 4 8 triplets, so these two rows are covered. So an 8 goes in one of these two places, and there's an 8 there. So I'll put an 8 there. And we've got a 7 and a 7, so one of these is a 7. We've got a 7 there, so we know that's a 7. Let's see, we got 2 and 2 here, so there's a 2. Now we know these are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 3 4 and 6 right here. And we've got a 1 here. We remember the 1 4 twins we got here. So we got a 1 there, so there's a 4. And there's a 1. Okay, so we got a 1 here and a 1 here. 1 there, so that's a 1. Okay. And with this 1 that we put in, we got 1s and 4s here, and we got 1 and 4 here, so we got 1 4 twins there. See all these different things that we're finding on this puzzle. We can't solve these 1 4 twins here, or these 4 8s or 3 6s yet, but eventually we'll be able to. Let's see what else we know. We've got 3 4 6 here, right? Yeah, 3 4 6. There's a 3, so that's a 4 or a 6. There's a 4 and a 6, so that's a 3 right there. Okay, and then we got a let's see, 4 6. Okay, so we can't solve either of those yet. Oh, yes, we can. I'm sorry. We have a 4 here. Ghost 4's here, and a 4 there, so we know that's a 4. And then a 6. Now all this information that we've been getting all started with these 159 triplets up here. And from there we really started finding lots of numbers. So let's see what else we can do here. We've got a 1 and a 4 here. Let's see if we can find anything else in this box because of this 1, 4 right here. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's a 7 there. 8 and a, let's see, 9. Okay, the only thing we got out of that was we've got a 7 in one of these two, in this column, in one of these two cells. We've got a 7 here, so we know one of these is a 7, and we've got a 7 there. So we can fill that in. Now we got a 7 here, so one of these has to be a 7. Alright. Well, let's see. We've got a 1 here and a 1 here. 1, 7, 7. Alright. Well, let's look at a couple of columns that have a lot of numbers in them already. Let's look at this column right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 5, 6, 9. There's a 5 and a 6. So that's a 3 or a 9. There's a 5 and a 6. So that's a 3 or a 9. So we know these are 5, 6, 5, 6 because we got 3, 9 twins here. We got 5, 6 there, 5, 6 there. So we know these are both 3 9s. So these are 5, 6, and there's a 5 there. So we can fill those in. Okay, now that we've gotten those, let's look at this box again. We've got 1, 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a 9. So we have 3 9 twins right here now. 1 4 twins here, so that's a 7 and an 8. Okay, so now we know there are 3 sets of twins here. Let's see if we can solve any of them. 7 8, no. 1 4, no. 3 9s, no. Okay. But we know a lot about these. Let's look at this column right here because we have 7 and 8. 7, 8 twins here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 5, and 9 are left over. There's a 3 and 9 here. There's a 9 here, so 3, 5, 3, 5, 9. We've got a 3 and a 9 here. So these are 3 9 twins. 3 5, 3 5, 9, 3 9. So that doesn't help us. Let's look at this column here. We've got 1 4 twins here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 3 5 6 8 9. There's a 3 9 there. 3 5 6 8 9. So there's a 5 right there. Okay, and you remember we had a 5 here or here. We also had 2 5 twins there, so we can solve them now. 5. Alright. Let's see if that will help us with anything else. We can solve this number right here. We've got, I think that's a 6. 6, 6, yep, 6. Okay, so now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 9 there, 3, 9 there, 3, 9 here, and 3, 9. Oh, we don't have 3, 9 there. So we have 3 9s, 3 9s, and 3 9s here, and 3 9s here. Okay, let's look at, let's see, let's just go through sections and see if we can find anything. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, you got 4s there, 4, 4, and 4, 4, 4s there, 5, okay, we got a 5 there, so that's a 5 right there, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. One of these two is a 5. And okay, that's a 5 right there. So we know that's a 5. So now we have 3 9s here also. 3, 9, and 7, 8. What do we have here? We got 1, 4. We got 3, 9 here, 3, 9 here. So we should know what that number is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's got to be an 8. 9. Yep, 8. Okay. So now we have, let's see, 6 there. Okay, here's something interesting we've got. We got a 6 here and a 6 here. So one of these is a 6. So therefore one of these is a 6. We got a 6 there. Okay, so one of these two right here is a 6, and one of these two is a 6. These are 3 6 twins, but we don't have, we don't know the other number here for this 3 6 or for this these two cells. We only know that one of these is a 6. Now, because of the ambiguity rule, which means that we can't have 3 6 twins here and 3 6 twins here. Because if you did, the puzzle would be ambiguous. So we know neither of these two cells can be a 3. So therefore, the only place a 3 can go is right there. So we can confidently place that 3 right there. Okay? All right. Okay, so we've got 3. And with that 3 there, we've got 3 9s here, 3 9s here, 3 9s, 3 9s, 3 9s. With this 3 here, we can solve all those 3 9 twins. So we've got here, we've got 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3. Okay. And the only thing left is 1 4 and 7 8 twins there. 4 8s here and 3 6s here. We got a 3 there now, so we know that's a 6. That's a 3. And therefore we know that's a 6 because we knew one of these two had to be a 6. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we know. We've got a corner sidewalk in this box here. Let's see if we can do anything with that. 5 3 6, 5 3 6. Okay, so those are already in there, but let's look at this. 2 5 3 6. That 2 isn't in there yet, so we know one of these is a 2. Of course, we knew that already because of these two 2s. Okay, so that doesn't help us much. Let's see what number we're missing here on the bottom. 1 2. We knew that one of these was a 2 already because of these 2s. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 2 4 twins there, and there's a 4 there. So we can put the 4 there and the 2 there. And now we've got a loner cell right here. So let's look at these numbers here and we'll find that one. There's an 8, 6, 4. There's only a 6 and a 4. There's no 8, but we have a 3, 1, 2 there already. So we know that's an 8. Okay. Now with that 8, we've got a 4 and an 8 here. So we've got 1, 4, 8 triplets here. So we know that's a 1 because of these 4 and 8 numbers here. Okay. What's the rest? We got 4, 8 left. There's a 4 there, so we know that's an 8 and that's a 4. Okay. And what do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 and 9. There's a 9 there. And 9, 9, 9, 7, 7, 7. So we know that's a 7. Okay, so therefore this is 7 and that's 8 for our 7, 8 twins. We got 4 8s here, so those are 4 and 8. We had 1 4s here, so there's a 4 there now. 1 4. And let's see, we've got another loner cell here. Let's see, 3 6 7. 3 6 7. So that's not one of those. 2 4 5. There's a 4 and a 5, so we know that's a 2. And then we've got 2 numbers left, and I think we'll have it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 and 8. Okay, there's a 1, so that's an 8, and that's a 1. And that's it. So we started out with not knowing much about this puzzle, but we started with the 159 triplets right here and these 2 T patterns that we had here, and that gave us quite a bit of information. Although we couldn't solve many of the twins and triplets that we found, we were able to narrow it down through those twins and triplets to find other numbers, and that's what got us going. Gave us a good head start on solving this one, and then we were able to continue on to finish it up. Well, thank you for watching, and again, like I said at the beginning, if you haven't subscribed yet, it doesn't cost you anything. Please subscribe. It really helps me, and helps me be able to provide more Sudoku videos, and so I would appreciate if you would subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.